Hi guys, now I'm on my way again. We started out from the kennel in Jokkmokk and now we're heading towards west. I'm out on a 6-day dog sled tour together with Micke and Melli. And yeah, you've seen them before. They've been on several dog sled tours and we have been packrafting and doing things together before. So you probably know them from the YouTube channel. We have 20 dogs and 3 sleds and camera gear, a lot of food, a big tent, and yeah, we're aiming for a good week. We have left the main trail and now we're coming closer and closer to the cabin. Yes, we're going to have a cabin tonight. Probably only one cabin on this tour and everything else is camping. That's the plan. Så ja. Här om det. Bra va? Now we have arrived to the small cabin close to the river and the dogs are super happy to rest now. If you remember how it looks when we're here in midwinter, when everything is dark, we start working with headlamps, we need candles directly, that's also cozy. But right now outside it's so bright light. It's warm, even in the cabin it's kind of warmish, and yeah, we can really see that the springtime is here. Snow conditions have been super perfect today. It's cold, it's hard, and the sled's gliding like, I don't know, super good. And the dogs was doing fine because it was not too warm. Now going down and have a look at the river. When you make a video like this for YouTube, you should have a theme for the video, because that's better for the algorithm. It's easier to edit the video afterwards, but very often when I have it like that, I end up with something totally different. And because I'm always at plan A, B, C, I don't know what plan I end up with. Changing plans all the time. And things that I want to happen don't happen. So this week I just switch on my camera and we go, and then we see what's going to happen. What do you think about this? Do you want a planned video when I talk about a special subject, or do you want just see what's happening out here? Unplanned.
Are you hungry? Or hangry? Jag tänkte ju säga. När har du inte frågat om jag är hangry? Oj. Skål! Skål! Ding! Det var gott.
Oj.
Oj, oj.
Not bad. So now we have had dinner and we have some dogs inside and we have been drinking tea and it's time for bed. The temperatures start dropping out here, you see, and it looks like it will be a fantastic day tomorrow if we look at the weather forecast and also if we look at the sky. It is almost full moon right now and it's kind of bright. I start looking forward to my sleeping bag right now. I'm a little bit tired. So, sleeping bag, here I come. See you tomorrow, guys. Now they've seen northern light outside and I want to go to bed. Why do you see northern light now when I want to sleep?
Yeah, because I saw Matti starting to open his sleeping bag.
Oh yeah, little bit up there.
Yes, and starting now.
Oh, there. See, more northern light. Oi, and there.
Sky.
And we wanna sleep, and the moonlight and the northern light. Already now when we wake up it's warmish outside. It's not like midwinter. I think it's time for coffee now. Morning coffee.
Han kommer ju undra hur bra vattnet kommer att funka där ute.
Vad sa du?
I efterhand kommer vi fundera på hur bra vattnet kommer att funka där.
Ja, där.
Ja.
Ska vi sätta det någonstans?
Ja, vi kan dela på här.
Går det lättare ner då? Ja, det där ser lättare ut. Now we are on the trail behind the reindeer herd. One group moved here yesterday with the reindeers, and I talked with the guys who have the reindeer, and for me and Stina, for us it's super important that we are listen to them when they are working with the reindeer. We really try to avoid the area. The reindeer herder in this area or around the whole Jokkmokk are super nice people. They really help us to understand where and how they're working, where they are, and where we should not be and when we should not be in that area. We listen to them very much and follow their advice where to go and not to go. And right now, for example, yesterday morning one group started out here with several hundreds of reindeer. It's not nice to come into something like that with your dog teams. One thing is that you're disturbing their reindeer, and that's absolutely not okay. And a lot of the reindeer are quite weak this time of the year. The female are pregnant and they are giving birth to calves very soon, so they are in a very sensitive period. So avoid migrating reindeers and avoid reindeer areas in April, May, end of April, May. Lunch! Yes! So as you see, I'm driving around with jackets and everything. It's actually kind of chilly right now. Really good, really good. Now, time for lunch here. We need some firewood, we need some sticks, and we're going to have barbecued sausage.
Att jag tyckte det var kallt ute på sjön. Nu är det ju supervarmt.
Ja. Ja, då var det...
Kan det ha varit 1800?
Ja. En annan till sen.
Ligger min svarta termos bakom?
Nej. Really good.
Is it a sausage?
This is sausage. Soon we get coffee in the right order. First you eat fish and then you drink that and then it's Swedish fika.
Oh, that's a fika, yes.
Yeah.
The weather forecast now is super good weather today, like we can see, blue sky and so on. And tomorrow it will coming in some snowy weather. Our original plan is to try to go up on the mountain tomorrow into an area where I never have been, and there is no marked trails and so on, so that's interesting.
varmt där inne. En fika. Tror du kan köra hela påsen?
Ja.
Now we started to prepare firewood, and soon we're going to feed the dogs and having dinner. The sun has set down, super beautiful. You see the moon there? It's just above the horizon now, so full moon tonight almost. A friend to me just passed by with his snowmobile, and he told us that there was a brown bear track 1.3 kilometers away from us. So we passed by it without seeing it. It was a small one, really tiny one, so but it had been fun to see it anyway. But not this time.
Det är mycket grejer där som
Ja.
Tack.
$10:30 and now it's finally dinner.
Yes,
And we survived.
until now.
Yes.
Oh, this is...
Går det bra, Micke? Går det bra? Då kör jag igen. Ja, ja. Stanna! 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 Now we're on the way again. The trail have been a little bit tricky down in the forest, and I actually crashed one time. Filming and driving is not easy all the time. Ja, ja. Right then. You can see over there some weather is coming, and over there in the west it's good weather. The weather will catch us somewhere, but now we're climbing up, going over the mountain, and then we see where we end up. Some uphill here. Now I go again. very white, and it will probably be even more white soon. We're driving along a we follow a kind of snowmobile trail here. You can see that someone have been here, and it's good because the dog follow the line, and then I don't need to navigate so much. This is probably a super nice area when you have perfect weather, but now it's a little bit tricky to know where we actually are going. Yeah, we will see. Wow, this is actually kind of amazing view. Here all this birch forest, low mountains, Tara Valley, Sarek National Park, Ornjark is over there. This is so beautiful. It have been difficult to find the trail here if we got the snowstorm that they promised, but now it looks good. Again. Pig! This is difficult for the dogs because they want to fall off down to the left, and the wind is pushing them in the same direction also. So it is tricky for them. Really tricky. But I think they're doing fine. You had to corrugate them. You had to adjust them a little bit now and then, but they listen quite well. So Laban and Gandalf are doing fine. I'm happy with them. I don't know if you see me. So we came over the mountain down here to the birch tree forest, and we find a good spot. Water, no wind protection, but it shouldn't be hard wind. So we put up our camp and had some coffee and then fall to sleep for a while. It was nice. Now we're fetching water, firewood, preparing dog food, and soon we'll feed the dogs and then we will have dinner. Now I've been skiing around a little bit and searching for firewood, and also just looking around, and it's like this area is much less people here than in Sarek. You can see that for sure. When we arrived here, it started snowing, and now it's total different weather. It's gray, it's snowing, and the visibility is not good at all. So I think we came over the mountain just in time. We could have made it with the GPS, but it's difficult to navigate when you don't know if you are on the top of a mountain or if you are in the bottom of a valley, or it's so flat, so it's difficult to navigate. So it was good that we came over before it starts snowing like this. That was why we didn't have a lunch today. We just took off and tried to made it in one go. Almost 30k in one go today. When you see the dogs like this and it's snowing on them, if the snow is melting on the dog, they give away too much heat. The snow should not melt when it's falling on the fur, so it should just be cold snow. So it's really important that we have dogs with with good fur, because then they don't lose so much energy. Even if they have good fur, we put jackets on some of them. Everybody don't have good fur. That's one of the things we're looking at when we're breeding. One of many things.
Nu vill du att du äter, då kan jag släcka dig den här.
Ja.
Så slipper jag...
Ja.
Oj. Perfekt.
Ta med.
Färdiga. Micke,
Yes.
you preparing the evening's pole dance show?
Yeah. Yes. It's quite of hot. Yeah. For now, but
It will be a hot pole dance show?
Yeah. But soon.
Or later?
Yeah. That's
The one that's waiting for something good is not waiting for long.
no.
Vad är det där för saker som skriver?
Är det bra?
Tack.
Ja.
Vilken är din favoritturmat då?
Jag vet, den här är bra.
One more?
Ja.
One more?
Yes.
Oj.
It's a new day and low clouds, snowing, and they've come like 10 centimeters snow maybe during the night since yesterday. So we had a kind of trail that we follow into here. Now we don't have a trail anymore, but the surface of the snow is quite good, so now we're going to navigate into that valley. It's a little bit more tricky when it's white out like this, but instead of going over the mountain now, we follow the valley. Hopefully it's not too many dense forests that we have to go through. Hopefully there is some creeks that crossing us. Hopefully they are frozen or snow covered so we can cross them. But I've never been to this area, so we will see. It's grey and beautiful, and we have a slow start, but now we start packing up. Our goal today, we're going 15 kilometers up in the valley, and that's not a long distance. And then tomorrow we cross over the mountain when it's a little bit better weather. We are not in a hurry. We have plenty of time. Vänster, vänster. Hög, hög. They're doing fine. They're doing really fine. This is the first time for Laban that when he's going totally without the trail, höger, and in an area where he never have been before, and I haven't been here either. Höger. So it's kind of good leader dog training. Hög. Oj, 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 oj. Ja, ja. Back. At least it wasn't open water. That was good. Höger, hög. Hög. Duktiga. I think they're doing kind of fine here. It's a little bit tricky terrain. It is. Stanna. Vänster, vänster, vänster. Ja, ja. Oj, oj. So yeah, big. Now we lost one team up there. It was a tricky downhill, and Micke is stuck up there. I think he's in the tree, so maybe go back and try to help him. It is a little bit tricky driving here, not only for the dogs, also for us. But I'm happy that we got this fresh new snow. It slowed down everything, and it makes everything nice and smooth. Now I try to find where the forest is not so dense. You see here it's more open, but we should not go up. And if I go down there, we have a creek, and probably it's more bushy close to the water. So try to stay here, but not too high. Yeah, it's interesting. Höger. Oops. It's been a little bit strange because we was on a lake, and everywhere on the lake there was strange holes. And here also, but here is where we have a creek. Vänster. So you see, you never know if it's good ice here or not. I am maybe too careful with ice, but I really don't want to swim with my dog team. Now we have arrived to our camp spot. Today it was a little bit sketchy driving because it's white out, and even if we are down in the forest, I couldn't really see where it was open water, and we have been follow a valley with small creeks and a little bit bigger creek in the middle, and suddenly it was just no ice and we had to go around, and yeah, not my favorite type of mushing. Super nice with the forest, super nice for the leader dogs. Two of my leader dogs, Laban was suddenly very tired in his head, and he also gets super scared because he fall in too big hole and then he gets scared. You know, you have rocks, you have big rocks, and around the rocks there is holes and we couldn't see it, so he fall into one of them. So Laban gets kind of scared, so then he avoid all the rocks, and he also gets scared for open water because we was almost into the not good place, and he could probably feel that I was very focused. Then I switched to Mike, and then it was better for a while. And Mike also, he don't like water, he don't like holes, and so he made some strange decisions sometimes. Anyway, now we're here, tent is here, dogs are resting, they're tired. We actually believed that we should have a easy peasy going day, but this was kind of intense day anyway. Now we're going to look. Micke and Melli have made a water hole here. So then when you make water holes, you should dig so you really don't fall in. Be really careful. Water holes pro.
Yes. Oh, wait.
Arctic fjällwater.
Arctic fjällwater.
It's so nice.
Yes.
Yes.
Super nice.
It's good with open water here.
Yeah.
Not when you're driving.
Not when you're driving dogs. When we find water, we save so much time and energy instead of melting snow. And the water is also much better usually than the melted snow.
So the water.
So I just called Stina and asked for the weather, and it looked like it will stop snowing now. And in Kvikkjokk north, west from us, it is half clear tomorrow, a little bit sun. And in Vesterfjell, that is southwest of us, it will be cloudy. So we are in the middle of that. Tomorrow we're going into that valley and up to the mountain and over the mountain and down to the next valley, and then we reach Kungsleden.
brukar ställa dem där, men det gjorde jag inte. Lilla.
Almost in bed.
Almost.
Soon sleeping.
Now sleeping.
Now sleeping. Now I switch off the light.
Yes.
Good night.
Good night.
It's suddenly kind of whitish and nothing for the dogs to follow, and that's difficult in another way for them, but they're doing fine. Luckily I'm actually using a GPS that I have on my cell phone now, so I can navigate, so I know exactly where we are. But it's difficult, the dog's falling off to the left, and höger, hög. It probably depends on the wind or something, I don't know. Hög. So today they want to go to the left. Hög, hög. And then when I have to adjust the direction all the time, they get very tired in their head after a while. Hög. Yeah, continue driving. It looked like we came exactly to the spot that I was aiming for. That's kind of good. So very soon we will reach a trail, Kungsleden, south of Jokkmokk. Hopefully we will very soon reach the trail. We're not there yet. It's really beautiful, but I'm super happy that we find the trail here. So, really nice. Now, as you see, we're down in the forest again. And right now we're searching for a camp spot and water. I passed by one earlier, but I was too late, too slow to react. Anyway, we had a nice trip over the mountain today, and it's also nice to be down here in this area. We have seen a wolverine track, but actually no brown bear track here. I expected to see some brown bear track, but no, not yet. It's warm, the snow is sticky, and it's kind of heavy for the dogs now. They get tired.
bli här också.
Ja.
Ja, nu. Den där utanför. Thank you.
And Mickey is brushing his teeth and looking out over the Arctic landscape. Yeah. So thanks for watching, thanks for following us and subscribing, and a big thanks to all Patreons. And if you don't like this content, don't subscribe. If you like this content, subscribe, give thumbs up and so on, because then YouTube know what you want to see and they will give you more of the same kind of content. I want to say big thanks to Micke and Melli. It was nice to be out with you again, and I hope I see you again up in the north. I know I will do that. Anyway, now we are heading to Orrenjarka and Stina will pick us up there. It's a 2-hour ride, and yeah, then I'm going home. See you in next video. Ciao!
Good night. I'm going and sleep in the sled now.
Yes, good night.
Yeah, and you have a warm, cozy
Yes.
thing here.
Thanks for the Irish coffee.
See you next year.
See you next year. Bye bye.
Bye bye.